In other news, a humidifier disinfectant from a well-known international brand containing a toxic chemical took lives here in South Korea and almost went unnoticed. On Tuesday, President Moon Jae-in met with the survivors and family members of the victims. Our Hwang Hojun reports on the move to reach out and comfort those affected by the ordeal that dates all the way back to 2011.
It was a rare moment where the sitting president of South Korea not only met with the victims of the humidifier disinfectant scandal that has claimed dozens of lives in Korea, but also apologized to them.
오늘 제가 대통령으로서 정부를 대표해서 가슴 깊이 사과의 말씀을 드립니다.
The scandal, which claimed the lives of 73 Koreans and affected more than 110 others who used the toxic humidifier disinfectant, first came into light in 2011, long before the launch of the new Moon Jae-in administration. However, to the 15 survivors and family members invited to the Blue House, President Moon reiterated the reason the government exists is to protect the lives and safety of the people. He took a jab at the previous administrations, saying the government has evidently failed to prevent a fatal incident or deal with the aftermath properly. The president also vowed that the government will support the victims, including offering them financial compensation, and that he'll make sure that no tragedy like this will ever happen again. These weren't empty words, as earlier in the day, during the weekly cabinet meeting that President Moon himself chaired, the government leaders decided to introduce a prior approval system for biocidal products, such as disinfectants, starting next year through a change in the current legislation. According to the Blue House, the revision is to prevent any damage caused by toxic chemicals when using a biocide or biocidal product, and to establish a proactive problem management system. It will also require the sellers to provide customers with information on the substances their products contain and any precautions needed when using them. After hearing from the victims of the humidifier scandal for about 2 hours, President Moon vowed that he will try to implement their requests on future countermeasures to prevent such tragedies. He also said he'll ask for Parliament's cooperation to get the revision passed. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.